Hi, today I have the ultimate haul of all hauls. This is from the Worldcon 82 in Glasgow, and so much stuff. I'll try to sort of start in chronological order. The first thing I got was my badge with art by Fangor and Chris Baker, the special guest artist, and it added the site selection voter, which I think applies to me. I'm not entirely sure. And the second thing, chronological order, is this free souvenir book. Beautiful front cover, and it's quite packed. Wish it were in better condition, but things don't tend to last in perfect condition with me. But it really is packed with all sorts of stuff. There's bits about all the guests and about previous cons and awards, details, who's up for the Hugo Awards. And there were so many free bookmarks, it might take me a while to get through. From small things, this is God Eater by Rob J. Hayes, who was talking about his books in one of the events. Very interesting, a good sort of concise chronological order to I think it's 3 books so far, but there may be more. Very nice. Bookmark card there. And there's so many events. I'm very happy with what I attended. I think I was there for the whole 5 days, and I got through a lot of things. There's various cards from authors. There was sort of a library table there where you could take, and there's various stands from publishers and writers. So much stuff. One or two regrets. I didn't actually buy as much. I could have bought more, and I got a very good number of signatures, but I could have got more. Card of the person there dressed as a wizard. Really fantastic costume. There's amazing diversity to the con. All sorts of people, all sorts of fandoms, all sorts of ages, I think, although it seems mostly older. This is a funny sort of science fiction that's designed like one of those chick tract religious comic things. Very funny. There's a lot of humour at the con. I didn't think I would laugh that much, but there's a lot of humour, a lot of funny moments. Most of them intentional, some not. Plenty of bookmarks. And I'm very happy I recently have a smartphone, so I'm very happy because there's so many QR codes which all worked perfectly. So there's so many newsletters that I've signed up for. And so many books. I'll show you the books later on, but as I said, I could have got more. There's 2 disasters, and one of the disasters was an ATM swallowed my card. So that was a real pain. Luckily I did have money, but yeah, there were certain things that I couldn't buy because they were card payment, but most of the dealers did take cash, and they took other things, groats they were called, but I'm not exactly sure what those were. Could have asked, but no, most of them took cash, and I was very happy with the things I bought. It's definite value for money. As you can see, I've got so many free cards, so many free bookmarks, and all the talks were fantastic. There's real food for thought. So, and quite a range, as I say. There's a lot of diversity. There's fantasy, there's sci-fi, there's maybe a tiny bit of horror, there's new and experimental. The artwork is above and beyond. It's just jaw-dropping, some of the stuff. Not sure how many artists were there in total, but it was a lot. And there's the special guest artist, Fangorn, Chris Baker. There's a this is from a Chinese publisher, which publishes quite a bit of Doctor Who in China, in Mandarin translated. It publishes other works as well. Really interesting. I bought this for £2. I wish I knew the name of the artist. I'm not sure. And this is the other special guest artist, Terry. What was that? Whitling. There's also a chance submission, although I'm not sure. But I might give one or two of them a try. So as I say, one or two regrets. On the last day, when I had money that I was looking to just, spend all of it, a number of the dealers had left by that point. So a number of things I had my eye on I didn't get the chance to buy. So there's a lesson for you. When you buy things on the first day, buy the things when you get the chance. But they do have their various websites. So I can still buy some of those things, but now I'd be paying for postage. And some of them might be limited edition, so I'm not too sure if I can get what I was looking for. And the next World Science Fiction Convention will be in Seattle, Worldcon, so I might join that as an online attendee. My passport has expired, so I won't be going there in person. And this is the little booklet from the Hugo Awards ceremony, which was a lot of fun. Some surprises there. I really thought Doctor Who would have won, but it wasn't to be. But all worthy winners and all worthy nominees. There were some great great speeches, and there's, as I say, there was a lot of humour. It was very funny. So many flyers. There's the flyer for the British Fantasy Society. Thinking I might join them because I seem to be reading so much more fantasy these days. And whenever I go into a shop, there's more fantasy than there is science fiction. At least to my mind there is. Another good bookmark. And so much good science fiction art. I love it. And unfortunately I missed the No More Awards. It was near to dinner time, and I probably had time, but it would have been a bit tight. So unfortunately I missed the No More Awards. I could maybe still watch them online. There's a portal on the Glasgow 2024 website. So sort of sticking with the chronological order. This is a sort of a local publisher, I think based in Edinburgh, SF Caledonia. This is from Shoreline of Infinity, who are a science fiction magazine published here in Scotland. And this SF Caledonia sort of showcases Scottish talent, and it's in the form of a newspaper, as you can see. Quite a unique thing, I think. And also I bought a Locust magazine, and I was thinking that it was short stories, but it's really sort of non-fiction about science fiction publishing and science fiction news. So I don't know if I'll subscribe. Maybe. I'll have a read through the magazine and see what I think. Plenty of stuff in it though. News. And also from the Shoreline of Infinity table, I bought The Last Robot by Jane Yolen, which is some science fiction poetry. Nice and thin, but it's got a lot of poems in it. And from PS Publishing, or a favourite sort of publisher of mine, I came across this and it made me smile because I recognised the name of Jerry Cornelius. This is Pegging the President by Michael Moorcock, and I think that's a certain president there. You can't see it too well. But this is yeah, I think you can tell. This is published in 2018, so yeah, I think that's a certain president. It's not signed. The signed copy would be £25, but I'm still happy with that. Another new Jerry Cornelius story. Be interesting. This one maybe at random. This is Promise by Christy Nogle, collection of weird science fiction short stories. This is from Flame Tree Press, or I think a small indie publisher. This is Tales from the Rift, which I think is by Miles Nelson, and I think this is LGBTQ plus short stories, I think. The science fiction theme, I think. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 short stories. Quite a thin book. And this is from Elsewhere Press, and I bought quite a few things from them, as you see. I bought 2 books by Terry Jackman. This is Harpan's Worlds Apart. And I've got the sequel, Worlds Aligned, Worlds Apart, Part 2 by Terry Jackman. And I heard a reading by Terry Jackman as well. This is Slow Bullets by Alistair Reynolds. Fantastic front cover there. And this is from Tachyon Publications, who I hadn't heard of before. I think they're American. And this is I Want That Twink Obliterated, edited by Trip Gailey, Robert Berg and C.L. McCartney. I think this is a new publisher, Bona Books, who are LGBTQ plus focused. And I went for the green one. They had purple, and I think they had red as well as a sort of colours of the rainbow, but this is a collection of short stories by a whole bunch of writers. And it's a global debut, so that's quite exciting. A lot of new writers and a lot of debuts, which I think is a very good thing. It's a very good thing to see, including this one, Her Gilded Voice by K.C. Aegis. And he was also doing a reading, and it was the reading that definitely swayed me. That was really good. Cyberpunk, and that sort of had me hooked. I was very interested. And this is also by Elsewhere Press, who are new to me, a small indie publisher. I bought two works by Wole Talabi. This is Incomplete Solutions. And I actually bought this before the con, but it arrived later. So there's Convergence Problems by Wole Talabi. And I actually haven't got either one signed. I probably should have approached authors, but I didn't. You know, I'm shy and timid. But one message I got loud and clear from Worldcon, from the convention, is that it's okay to be awkward. There are so many different people, so many different diversities. There's also neurodivergent as well. So they're all there together, and it's okay to be different whatever way they are. But I was also at a reading by Wole Talabi. Again, very funny. I think the guy should do stand up. It was a very good reading as well. There was in addition to the ATM thing, there was another disaster, and I had a bottle of Iron Brew, and here in the UK, the new plastic bottles have this new lid type thing where it doesn't detach from the bottle, and it's a bit annoying. So I thought I'd screwed the lid on tight, but that was not the case, and Iron Brew has come loose and it's soaked one of the books I bought. I think I probably can salvage this book. I think it's still readable, I think. I'm going to have to prise the pages apart, but it should still be readable. But that was disaster. But it's, as I say, it's still readable, I think. As I say, it's okay to be awkward. Just mishaps. These things happen. Nobody's fault but my own. And it's just the way it goes. This is Space Colony 1, Book 1. The Concordia Deception by J.J. Green. I could have got it signed, maybe, although the spill happened, I think, before the signing, so I don't think I could have got it signed. Thanks for watching. Bye.